Hello, hello! Coming at you faster than lightning and with more fun facts than a truck full of Snapple bottle caps, this is Swag IQ, the daily game show where you can win big money from the comfort of your phone. I'm your host, Nathan Andrusek. Hello to all 17,000, almost 18,000 people looking to win big bucks with us today. Before we jump in, here's how the game works. I'm going to ask you 10, count them, 10 multiple choice questions. You'll have 10 seconds to answer each one by tapping your choice. If you get it right, you're moving on. If you get it wrong, you're out of the running. But if you make it to the end, you're going to split the grand prize with whoever's left. And today, we've got $1,170 on the line, folks. That's over $1,000. So I think it's safe to say we're going to have a grand old time. And hey, if nobody wins it all, today it'll roll over to the next game. And you can make the next grand prize even bigger by inviting more people to play after this game. You know, that's how we got the extra $170, because you invited people. And here's some more good news. Even if you're eliminated, you can still earn SB points throughout the game by correctly answering questions with a star next to them. Once per game, after you get a question wrong, you can use your SB points to immediately rejoin, giving you another shot at the grand prize. The further along in the game you are, though, the more points it's going to take to rejoin. So just keep that in mind. And hey, if you don't have enough SB points today, don't worry about it. No reason to cry. You can stockpile them for the future. Just be sure to stick around until the end of the game so that you can claim all the SB points that you've earned. Okay, folks, you know what? We know the rules, and wow, now it's pretty much 19,000 of you just about. You know what? Let's just pause a moment to think about what we've done with our day so far. I've brushed my teeth, made my bed. Good things. Good things. I think that means 19,000 people are watching. Okay, we know the rules. And that means there's nothing left to do but to swipe away the comments and kickstart this heart to get to question number 1, worth 1 bonus SB point. Here it is. What park is known as the happiest place on Earth? Parallel Park, Park-A-Lounger, or Disneyland? I love a good park. Go somewhere, play a little frizzle. It's frisbee golf for those that don't know. And, you know, folks, I know that perfect parallel parking can come into your heart and make it soar. But since 1955, there's only one happiest place on Earth, and it's just south of Los Angeles. It's Disneyland, folks. We had 18,010 of you get that one right. 74 of you went with my new invention, the Park-A-Lounger. Oh, 93 of you went with Park-A-Lounger. 74 went with Parallel Park. It is a great park. But, you know, the Park-A-Lounger, let me just pitch this to you folks really quick. It's this new invention. I'm working on it. You've got this recliner that's also a scooter, and you take it to the park. And you know what? Now that I'm talking about it in front of people, I realize it's a terrible idea, and please just never mind. Here's question 2. What does the B in NBC stand for? Broadcasting, Billy Bob, or Bingo? In 1926, the Radio Corporation of America founded NBC, which started with radio and hit the television airwaves in 1939. NBC stands for the National Broadcasting Corporation. 17,980 of you got that one right. 74 of you total went with either Billy Bob or Bingo. For those who thought it was Bingo, the National Bingo Corporation can actually be found at your local VA hall on Tuesday nights. But folks, bring some backup because, it can get pretty rowdy in there. I tell you what. All right. How about we show you a little bit more love? Okay, this next question, it's worth 1 bonus SB. That's how much it's worth. And it's question 3. Here it is. How many ounces are in a pound? 14, 16, or 12? Do you know your measurement systems? Do you remember this little tidbit? I don't know, maybe middle school you learned it, maybe elementary school. If so, you know that in the United States customary system of measurement, 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. 15,728 of you got that one right. We lost about 2,000 of you to 14 and 12. You know, growing up, my brother being mad at me for going into his room was also equal to 1 pound. Sorry, I mean 1 pounding. He would beat me up. It wasn't fun because he's my younger brother. All right, folks, we're on to question number 4. Are you ready? This is going towards some money. Here it is. What TV show replaces swear words with fork and shirt? NCIS, The Good Place, or Superstore? I highly recommend every single one of these television shows. You've got TV's #1 drama, as well as 2 amazing sitcoms on there. This NBC comedy stars Kristen Bell as a recently deceased woman who goes to a version of heaven where curse words are not allowed, which means every attempt at swearing results in words like fork and shirt balls being uttered. It's hilarious, and it's The Good Place, folks. 10,407 of you got that one right. 4,376 of you went with Superstore, the other wonderful NBC comedy, and 1,879 of you went with NCIS. Interesting pick. You know, this show, The Good Place, it just wrapped on its 2nd season, and season 3 is on the way. This one's binge-worthy, folks. Just take it from me, okay? And wow, we've got a lot of you rejoining the game. You want that money. You want to have a grand old time. Let's move along right now into question number 5. A recently proposed South Carolina law would fine people for what? Wearing saggy pants, cursing in public, or burping in a restaurant. Which of these random things does South Carolina not approve of anymore? Well, South Carolina House Bill 4957 states it is unlawful for a person to wear pants sagging more than 3 inches below their ilium. So wearing saggy pants is the answer we're looking for. 9,310 of you got that one right. Looks like we lost almost 4,500 of you to our other answers. That's okay. You can rejoin. You can still have some fun along the way. And even if you've already rejoined, guys, you can earn bonus SB, so stay with us. You know, apparently South Carolina does not care to see too much ilium. So if you're planning a trip to Charleston, keep that ilium covered up, okay? Guys, we can't have a bunch of ilium just hanging out there for all of us to see. Come on. All right, this next question, because we love you, is worth another bonus SB point. Here it is. It's question number 6. Which country does not share a border with Italy? Austria, Slovenia, or Germany? Another wonderful geography question for all of you fans of Europe. Italy, or Italia, is known around the world as Europe's fun boot. Italy shares its borders with 4 different countries: France, Austria, Switzerland, and Slovenia, but not Germany. 4,383 of you went with Germany. That means, holy cow, we lost 61% of you on that question. That seems pretty brutal to me. You know, even though Germany doesn't share a border with Italy, they do border 8 different European nations, so they're very good at sharing. Gold star to you, Germany. Sharing is caring. All right, folks, now that we've gotten that out of the way, here we are, one of my favorite questions. It's lucky, number 7, and hey, the number 7 plays an extra little fun part in this one. Which of these actors played James Bond the most times? Daniel Craig, Roger Moore, or Pierce Brosnan? Good old Bond, James Bond. I know that was Sean Connery. He's not on the list, but oh, I love Sean as Bond. With Daniel Craig preparing to suit up for the as-yet untitled Bond 25, he'll be taking his 5th turn as 007. But of these 3 gents, Sir Roger Moore has played James Bond the most. We had 3,521 of you get that one right. Wow, we lost a bunch of you again. That is a tough one for all of you who haven't seen every single Bond movie out there. And in honor of the late Sir Roger Moore, this next question is for your eyes only. By which I mean all of your eyes. Everyone who's watching, it's a lot of you, and we thank you for that. How about we thank you a little bit more with 2 bonus SB points in question number 8. Is that okay? I think so. Here it is, folks. Question 8. Warren Buffett once offered $1 billion to anyone who could do what? Prove ghosts exist, select a perfect March Madness bracket, or correctly predict S&P 500 trends for a year. That took a lot of oxygen. I'm just going to take a moment. And I'm centered. In 2014, billionaire investor and ukulele enthusiast Warren Buffett offered $1 billion to anyone who could do the impossible. Select a perfect March Madness bracket. 2,166 of you got that one right. Congratulations. We had about 2,000 of you go with our other answers. And hey, I understand. Correctly predict the S&P. The dude's a businessman. You know, the NCAA tourney is coming up again, and I'm feeling particularly generous, so I'll put up $2 billion of Warren Buffett's dollars to anyone who can select a perfect bracket. No need to thank me, folks. Not all heroes wear capes. We're gonna be more heroic, though, because again, it's 2 bonus SB points in the answer. If you get it right, here's question number 9. Which of the following is an actual flavor of Oreo? Starbucks Frappuccino, Dunkin' Donuts Mocha, or Nestle Hot Chocolate? A lot of delicious drinks here, folks. And in fact, there are tons of weird varieties and wonderful varieties as well of your favorite cookie sandwich, including watermelon, though I don't know why. But on this list, the only one that is real is the Dunkin' Donuts Mocha. 1,215 of you got that one right. For those of you that went with Nestle's Hot Chocolate, well, they do have a hot cocoa flavor in Oreos, although it's a room temperature cookie, but it's not Nestle's. It's not Nestle's Hot Chocolate. That's the difference. And now we're here, folks. People are rejoining us to get in for this final question. We've got over 1,300 people ready for the final question. Folks, here's some more good news. This next question, question 10, is worth 4, count 'em, 4 bonus SB points. Because we love you. This is why you stick around. All right, here we go, folks. Question number 10. Which of these books was not written on a bet? The Old Man and the Sea, Green Eggs and Ham, or Frankenstein? Actually, I think it's pronounced Frankenstein, if I'm correct. Now that I remember, Frankenstein. 2 of the classic novels were the results of bets. One was a bet with Bennett Cerf that the author could write a book with only 50 original words, and one was a bet challenging the author to write the most frightening ghost story possible. The results of those bets were Green Eggs and Ham and Frankenstein, which means that The Old Man and the Sea is the correct answer. 444 of you got that one right. You knew the answer, and you're splitting the grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. We've got Kenny Lizuski, that's a great name, Sam JJ88, Rocky Reed 8801, and a bunch of other people. You're getting your prize in the form of points called SB, which you can redeem for PayPal Cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, hundreds of other places. Just tap the claim button now to get your share of the grand prize. And hey, folks, if you didn't win the big one, but you were earning those extra SB points along the way, tap that claim button so that you can bank them for later. Also, if you enjoyed this chance at winning thousands of dollars, please take a quick moment after the game to give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes or Google Play. That way more people can find out about Swag IQ and the prizes can grow even more. That's it for today, folks, but I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time when we'll have more money on the line and you'll have another chance to win it all. I'm Nathan Ondrusek. You've been playing Swag IQ. We'll see you next time.